What's up, Fabs and Besties? This is a craft review where we are going to look at some doll small space solutions. We've made a lot of rooms over the years. We are going to highlight some of our favorites for when your doll has an itty bitty living space. First up, doll room in a shoebox. The name of this video is DIY How to Make Portable Doll Room in a Shoebox. We made it in January of this year, and I really wanted to make a project using materials that many people have access to, like a shoebox. It's easy to store because it's all contained inside the box. We just have to stand it up. The wall treatment that we did in this video does have a little bit of cracking on the wall. Oh, it's unfortunate, but I think we can fix it quickly with a little glue and just get that to lay right back down. Next time, I would probably just avoid putting paper on that corner so the room can open and close without worrying about the paper peeling off the wall. Some of the things have fallen down, but it only takes a second to set everything back up. There we go. We've got some storage. All of these boxes are functional. There's a nice little coat rack on the wall for more storage. I like the window. It lets in a little bit of light. There's a plant to liven things up and a place to sit. We made this chair in one of our IKEA Resize It videos. Oh yeah, and there's a little skylight right there. This project doesn't give you a whole house, but it does give a really fun scene where everything can fold up and it's easy to store. And if you wanted, there is enough space to store your doll and a friend in the box as well. Up next, DIY how to make Fortnite doll room plus interchangeable walls. We made our doll Fortnite room January 1st of 2019. The whole space can lay flat for easy storage. This is the entire room. In this video, we created these wall brackets using jumbo craft sticks. These are really cool because you can slide the walls in them to make rooms, and then you can change them out because they're not glued down. To make the walls, we use cardboard. Each one is a 12 by 12 inch square, and we use scrapbook paper to cover it. All the walls have two sides. Take one of the brackets, slide the wall into the bracket, place another wall on the other side, then place one on top to make a corner room. Some of the walls are solid, some have windows. We even made doorways. And if you want to change the floor, don't worry, we got you covered. We made floors with the brackets glued in place. After I made this, I tinted the wood so that it would blend in a little better. That was not the best idea. If you do want to color the wood, do it before you glue it together, or it can become wobbly and warped, and nobody wants that. Now that we have a floor, let's add the walls, and we can make different rooms for the dolls to go into. We themed these rooms after Fortnite. However, you can change the wallpaper, do something a little more modern, make it however you want to create your own space. And when you're all done, remove the brackets, remove the walls, stack them neatly, and put the room away until next time. Here is an oldie but goodie doll room in a box. Over the years, we have made a lot of these. This room was made out of a cereal box. This is our Pokemon room. The name of this video is DIY How to Make a Doll Room in a Box Pokemon. We made it in July of 2016. I like to cover the outside of the box, just to give it a nice finish. Then we can open up one of the sides. Everything for this room fits inside the box. Most of the accessories are in the bed. It just takes a minute or two to set up. and it's ready to go. There's a floor that can be laid down. We have a window, a bed, a dresser, a nightstand, a lamp, and bedding. And yes, all of this was inside of the box. Creating this room can be a little tricky because you have to make sure all the furniture can fit inside of the bed. It's kind of like all the pieces are nesting inside of each other. They are like nesting dolls, but for furniture. Since these rooms fold up and are easy to store, we've had a lot of fun over the years making different themes. We have a Harley Quinn room, a glow-in-the-dark room, a cat room, just to name a few. We made this room 4 years ago and it's held up pretty well. In the places that bend, there is a little bit of wearing going on, but the walls look pretty good. If you're limited on space, a doll room in the box may be just what you need. Infinity room! This is a corner room. It's all blank, very neutral, but you can easily change the walls to whatever style you like. The title of this video is DIY How to Make Infinity Room. The room itself isn't that small, but since it's so versatile, you don't need to make a lot of doll rooms to get a lot of different scenes. Just slide scrapbook paper into the top of the room. For this back wall, we need more than one. Lay down paper for the floor, and it slides right under the baseboards to change the look of the room without gluing down the paper. Add furniture and accessories for an instant doll room, where we can do a little miniature photography, then switch out the paper to create a completely different scene. This is very convenient if you don't want to build a lot of sets. However, if you don't mind making backgrounds, then folding doll rooms might be just for you. These can be constructed in like a few minutes. All you need is one piece of poster board to make a folding doll room corner. We've made these for years. We have tons of different ones. A good video to check out is our DIY How to Make Folding Dollhouse in Depth. We made that video in September of 2016. In that video, we go into a lot of detail on how we make these rooms. Folding doll rooms are great for small spaces because they literally fold up flat. We've made folding doll rooms where we draw the background. This is our Crayola room. It has a pop-up counter, which adds a little dimension to this space. I often use scrapbook paper for my backgrounds, but if you don't have that, drawing is a great option. If you don't mind a cartoon kind of feel. Here we use scrapbook paper and we have a doorway. We have windows and pop-up furniture. For this room, we actually cut out the window so you can see through it. It has a bed. It's a pop-up bed, which is kind of cool, and a side table. All you need to do is add some bedding, and you're good to go. The bed can hold the weight of our doll. We can decorate the walls with flat items like pictures and stickers, then fold it up and store it away until next time. When we make these rooms without the floor, we can glue several together and it comes out kind of like a scrapbook. We did this in our Cuckoo Harajuku doll reviews and made printable backgrounds that are available on our blog, myfroggystuff.blogspot.com. I like this because all you have to do is turn the page for a new look. I made rooms for a few of the different characters and it's a lot of fun. Plus, they're all glued together so they're easy to find. We have a Monster High inspired background. We use this technique for our doll airport, creating lots of different scenes, and it takes up very little space. We even have baggage claim. For Halloween, we use this technique to make a haunted house, creating a pretty detailed folding doll room. We have a working door, a window, a doorway that leads to another room. We use stickers on the wall for details. We have a folding table here. I could have made that more sturdy. And we have a scene for outside the house. I cut more poster board for the floor, so you just have to lay it down and it works. And yeah, we glued all of these little leaves on. When it's all folded out, this is a nice size space where we can add furniture and accessories for our miniature stories. If you want a room that is small and easy to store, but you can keep all of your accessories inside, here is another room in a box. Only this time, we're using a gift box. The entire scene is glued inside of a gift box. This is from our How to Make Santa's Workshop Room in a Box plus North Pole video. We made this in December of 2019. We made a little North Pole scene where the dolls can actually move behind the trees. The whole scene is pretty thin, measuring about 4 inches deep. All you have to do is place your doll in front and use it as a background. Since gift boxes come with 2 sides, we made 2 scenes. Here we have Santa's Workshop. I added a little detail to the outside so it looks like a house. Then we added a ton of accessories to give that workshop feel. We can just line up all of these rooms and store them together on a shelf. These rooms are pretty lightweight, and sometimes I store them on a wall, just using a couple of push pins in all of the corners, and it kind of looks like a picture box that is always photo ready. We've used this box for our Care Bears room, our Hello Kitty room, and our Stranger Things room. Last but not least, our newest addition to Tiny Living, our doll apartment. We've been working on an apartment series this year. So far, we have 3 videos in that series. In part 1, we did the outside of the apartment, which creates storage and display for our dolls. In part 2, we constructed the apartment. In part 3, we decorated. Well, one of them anyway. The whole scene is contained inside of a box. If you make more than one, they are stackable. They have working lights. The side of the box opens to expand the living space. Most of the accessories in this room are glued down so that when we move this box, everything doesn't come just crashing down. We have a kitchen area, an eating area, a bookcase with storage, a love seat with a side table and a lamp, and the love seat can fold out into a bed. So we got a lot of the essentials. No, we don't have a bathroom. We are limited on space, so I had to pick and choose what could be added. We have 3 more apartments to decorate, and we're going to try to give them all different styles. They all pretty much have the same kitchen. I love those shiny countertops. We created all of the printables for the kitchen, and they are all available on our blog, myfroggystuff.blogspot.com. I've been working on some new printables to give us some more options for the kitchen. But my printer just ran out of ink, so it's gonna take a minute. We kept the construction of the room pretty simple, so it's easy to make more than one. You can custom all different ways, and all the dolls can have their own space. Sorry. This is like one of my new favorites because it's a great size for our dolls without taking up too much space, and everything can be stored neatly inside. Thank you for joining us while we took a look at some doll small space solutions. All of the tutorials for these rooms can be found on our YouTube channel, My Froggy Stuff. We will make a playlist called Small Space Solutions, and a link will be posted down below. If you are limited on space, we hope one of these rooms will work for you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff and the Frog Vlog, and we will see you next time. Bye!